lobster and pasta. How we doing, House of Comedy Detroit? Yeah, very happy to be here. Like House said, my name is Madison Thomas. My pronouns are she, her, right? I'm just level setting, feel like I have to say that, right? Because when people see me, they don't see the well-dressed young lady that I'm going for. No, they see a man with titties. Now, no shade to the men with titties. That's just not the vibe I'm going for. But I've been thinking a lot about history lately, particularly black history. White folks, stay with me. But I'm thinking about how black people have fought and marched to have their humanity recognized, right? Black men protested to be seen as men dignified by the title sir. And I get that every Tuesday at Starbucks. No work involved. But I'm very happy to be on the stage, here on the stage with Sam J. Thank you. Very grateful to be here. Mainly because 2 years ago, I had a really bad accident that shattered my shoulder, right? Sent me down a pain management spiral unlike anything I'd ever experienced. Now, at first I was just using when the pain occurred, and then it turned into every day, then every hour. Soon I was using so much, I couldn't distinguish between when I wasn't using. But as of today, I'm proud to say that I'm 6 months clean of icy hot. Finally got my hands on an oxy prescription. Things are about to get real fun. But I'm very happy about 2023, happy to be outside. Man, I'm proud to say that I'm officially off the market. Clap for that. And by that I mean there's been a recall. They're about to discontinue my ass. But I still love love and I love going to weddings. But have you guys ever been to one of those weddings where the bride and groom get real graphic with their kiss? Yes. Right? They're tonguing each other down in front of God and grandma. Now some people find that tacky. I personally don't mind it. And if you want to tongue down your spouse in front of everybody, have at it. But don't look at me crazy when I pull out my vibrator to join in the fun. No, because you invited me here to share in your love, and that's what I'm doing. Right? I don't want to hear any of that, sir, why are you masturbating at the wedding? Especially not from the photographer. Your job is to point and shoot, young man, not ask me. Listen, I ain't coming to this wedding with any rice to throw, but I did bring a bean to flick. Very happy to be here. On my way here, I was talking to my old man, and he was bragging about his brand new 65-inch television and a cable package to match. But he said he can't find anything to watch because every channel he turns to is nothing but gay shit. Right? He said, and I quote, "The gay agenda has taken over cable television." Now, I don't know if you can tell by looking at me, but I don't have cable. I'm not seeing any of the stuff he's saying. Right? He goes on to say that my 18-year-old cousin's getting in a lot of trouble because he doesn't have any good role models. Right? He says his mom's a drunk, his dad sells drugs, and his Uncle Omar's gay. I said, wait a minute. Right? One of those people has redeemable qualities. And like, imagine if the worst thing you could say about me is that I'm gay, right? So I have a 46-year-old brother with 5 kids, still pursuing a rap career, right? I'm 26, I have a college degree, a gay. Now compared to my brother, I think I'm doing pretty well, right? Compared to my dad, I think I'm doing even better. I have no gay kids. You want your kids to do better than you. I'm blessed with comedy, I get to travel, and recently I went to Canada. Now I have to say, I think Canada is better than the United States, largely because I want China to attack them first. Yeah, I want them to taste test that radiation and let us know what the vibes are like. But I went to Canada and I went to a Popeyes, right? And this Popeyes was unlike anything I'd ever experienced, because this Popeyes was completely staffed by Indian people. And it was that day that I learned that regardless of race, nationality, or creed, The service at Popeyes is bad. It's just bad. Right? So when I get up to the counter and this young Indian girl takes my order, now I'm not gonna do the voice, right? But she takes my order and she says, go ahead, right? Just go ahead. Not welcome to Popeyes, not how may I take your order, not thank you for calling AT&T, just... And it dawned on me that there's only one race of people that takes working at Popeyes seriously, and that group is white people. White people will run a Popeyes chicken like the Navy. And the unfortunate truth is, the more racist the town, the better the Popeyes. Personally, I think they should make that their slogan, but Papa John's beat them to it. But I learned that racism thing firsthand, right? I drove from Detroit to New Orleans for Christmas, right? And I drove through all the southern states. Kentucky, Tennessee, Alabama. You know how when you drive to a new town, there's always a placard of what the town is proud of? It'll say like 2009 women's basketball champs. Well, I went through a town where the only thing on their placard was home of the Ku Klux Klan.
Oh.
Yeah. And I said, gee, I hope the Popeyes is close. Because I am not gonna be there long. Man, oh man. Traveling to Canada, you gotta cross the border and go through border security, but y'all, I had one of the finest border agents. Y'all, she was thicker than racial tension. I need y'all to visualize. Like, y'all know, it got so bad, y'all almost thought I had a bomb in my car just so we could have a moment alone. Turns out that's not how that works. And it's just 6 men, all buff burly men, just patting you down for a while. It's not the same. It's fine, it's fine. Some people say the worst part about drinking is the hangover you get, right? I say it's the invasive questions, right? There's always something silly and in your business like, man, why are you driving on this side of the road? Like, there's fewer cars here, officer. Come on. Give me the program. Right? Or how many fingers am I holding up? 12. Get the fuck. Get out of my face. My least favorite question, and this one really grinds my gears. Sir, why are you masturbating at the wedding? I didn't bring any rice. But I don't believe, I joke about drinking and driving, but I don't believe in drinking and driving. Not because I value human life, but because I don't trust the breathalyzer test. Right? I don't believe they're accurate. Sure, they'll tell you how much alcohol is in your blood, but they don't tell you where you are on your drinking journey at the minute. Right? For me, there are 4 little words that'll tell me where I am in my drinking journey better than any breathalyzer or blood test they have. And those 4 little words are, where the hose at? Where the hose at is going to tell me exactly where I am in my drinking journey, which is typically at the end. No, because when I start saying where the hose at, I'm typically going to say it twice. The first time it's going to be low, but everybody in my party can hear it. Right? That's your cue to start paying your tabs, grabbing your coats. Right? Making your plan. You saw someone nice you want to talk to, make that plan. Right? Because the second time I say where the hose at, the hoes are going to hear it. And now we're no longer allowed at Applebee's. I'll leave you guys with this. I recently went to a comedy show and this older white woman approached me, real nice, real kind. But she approaches me and she goes, where are you from? And I go, oh, I'm from New Orleans. She goes, no, where are you from? And I go, oh, I'm from New York. Right? I'm born in New York, grew up in New Orleans. She proceeds to point at this African necklace around my neck, and she goes, no, where are you from? Right? I say I don't know, but in like a cutesy way to try to end the conversation. It doesn't end the conversation. But in the most sympathetic voice I've ever heard, she goes, don't feel bad. I don't know where I'm from either. Seems like after the 3rd generation, they just stopped counting. Right? As if she and I had the same reason for not knowing where we're from. Right? At best, her thing is a census issue at Ellis Island. Mine's more of an inventory issue. No, guys, don't I didn't have to hurt to tell her we weren't going to say no. Listen, I didn't have the heart to tell her we weren't in the same boat.